okay? You could you see us? Infernal?
Howdy, kids. Howdy, kids. Hello, hello, just testing the audio here, making sure that my voice is coming through loud and clear. And howdy.
Leonidas drops the stun.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh
that is
my
not
goodness,
what I wanted.
look at the health bars. It's a
That's
quad
what I wanted.
kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be so...
I got it. Figured it out. Alright. Yo, is this that team with that legendary Shiggly Wiggly? There is a Wiggly. Probably. There's probably a Shiggly Wiggly involved. Welcome, everybody. If you're here early, I appreciate you. Tonight we're going to have a matchup between Ice Crown Citadel Kawaii, which I will for surely mispronounce several times over the night, so I apologize for that, and something I can more easily pronounce, Almost Legends Ruby. Gonna be a good matchup for y'all tonight. Looking forward to it. We got the lobby set up. The first map's gonna be Towers of Doom. And they have the lobby currently set up, just kind of waiting for they're ready to go ahead, and then we will start drafting things. Hello, Winter, and welcome, Qball162. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follow earlier on Conflicted 1989. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited to be here. Super excited to be casting again. Hopefully we have another great matchup. I think we had a matchup on Monday that went 3 games, nearly 2 hours, and by the end of it I was physically tired, so hopefully we have the same kind of action here. Crizzle, welcome. If we have any mods in the chat to do a prediction as the first game starts, that would be great. I'd appreciate that very much. What's up, Last Malkier? Welcome, welcome. Lich Queen herself and her minions taking on Almost Legends Ruby. They're Almost Legends. Uh-oh. There we go. It's a Crizzle! It's a me, a Mario! I'm not sure what we're waiting for here, but we're waiting. Alright, we got the Almost Legends Ruby being ready. And Lich Queen typing ooh-woo after every word says they are ready. Thanks for the follow, Glucifer and Last Malkier. I don't do notifications on casts, just because this gets uploaded to YouTube, and if NGS wants to use this content, they're more than welcome to do so. But I appreciate you guys very much. So thank you so much. Q-Ball, I'm excited for that Chicken Meow to pull out his legendary Probius. If there's a legendary Probius going to be played this game, I'm going to crap. I'd be so excited. Casting a Storm here shortly. Sounds good, Last. I was emotionally tired. Yeah, exactly. Captain, okay. I think they meant caster. This chat. This is everybody spamming ooh woo. Towers of Doom. Let's draft, shall we? Do I have the names right? Of course not. Of course I don't have the names right. Okay. Hang on. Before y'all be tripping. There. Look, I have learned. I've grown so much. Man, you got excellent service in that underground cave. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am just a face in the darkness. So the first band gonna be coming out of Almost Legends Ruby here. Lich Queen got Prio on map pick, and they took us to Towers of Doom, so this should be awesome. Towers of Doom used to be my most hated map until I actually started playing in NGS, and then quickly became one of my favorites. Taking a long time on this first ban. Somebody must be going through their spreadsheets, checking them notes, and checking it twice, or King doesn't realize he's banning, and the Stukov goes down first. Not too surprisingly, still very good. Johanna, a more decisive ban there out of Jake. Johanna, arguably the best tank in the game right now. Waiting for Kings to make his or her second choice. Let's see if he takes the full time for the full mind game plays. Oh, I love the suspense. Well, full 20 seconds. Is he going to advance? And the Anubarak goes down. Oh, I was right the first time. I'm just checking and make sure you guys are paying attention. I'm just checking to make sure you're paying attention, y'all. That's all that is. All right, with the Haka band going down on the side of the Lich Queen, or on the ICC, and Murden being first picked there out of Almost Legends Ruby. Let's see what the first two picks coming out of ICC are. We have Rhaegar, still pretty broken, and the Zol out of Lich Queen. Names look right. I got it. I got it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Noobcaster does noob things. Second and third pick here before the band stage comes out. Out of, I gotta think of something for, I think, ICC. Or Kawaii? Kawaii? Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna stumble over that all night. But we have the Sylvanas and the Brightwing coming out on the side of Ruby. Excellent choices. Global pretty good. Sylvanas able to put a lot of pressure on those towers early and often with her passive ability there. Go ICC cases, Jennifer. Welcome, Jen. ICC gonna ban Sonya. Sonya known for her good bopping skills on the Zol. Good wave clear. Looks like they're trying to target a little bit of the offlaner here with the two bruiser bans on 2 and 3 for ICC. I have points to spend. Ruby looking to ban somebody here. Of course, waiting their customary 20 seconds between each ban. And we're going to see the Vala go down. Nothing out of the ordinary. No crazy bans. Doesn't look like anybody's targeting anyone in particular. It's not like, oh, Lost Vikings or a Sumero or a Zeratul. There's some pretty standard, solid picks here. ICC going to be locking their damage.
It's about damn.
Looking like my team here, picking Jaina Tychus. My team unfortunately didn't do so well with the Jaina Tychus yesterday, so hopefully they can show me how to play them effectively. We're going to have Ruby here rounding out their team with their last two picks. King and Conflicted. They need an offlaner and another DPS, probably a mage. Sylvanas can be kind of that flex mage auto attacker, so could be anything here. And you see the mage of Kel'Thas and the offlane Blaze, looks like. They liked Solange Brightwing. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You can see it right there. ICC going to be rounding out their team here, likely with a tank. Joe's off the board, Noob's off the board, Murden off the board, and we see a Diablo. Diablo do be scary. This is a face of someone that is not friendly. This is just me, or does Zol kind of look like Diablo's older uncle that's just disappointed in him at all times? I don't know. Something about his face just looks like he's just been let down before. All right. Well, let's do the thing. Let's play the game. We'll get my ugly little face here. Good synergy between the portraits. Everybody knows the synergy between portraits gets 5% bonus damage. That's a joke. But all very cute, very cuddly. I like that. Unfortunately for Ruby, though, they don't seem to have that same synergy. They're kind of all over the place with their portraits. Very disappointing from them early.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
So from left to right, we're going to have ICC Kawaii. Going to be called ICC because that's easier for me to say. Right to left, we have Almost Legends Ruby. A Diablo, Jaina, Tychus, Rhaegar, and Zol coming to ICC, and the Kel'Thas, Brightwing, Sylvanas, Murden, and off-lane, likely Blaze out of Almost Legends Ruby. Welcome, Bell. Welcome, y'all. Appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully we have a good 3-game series. Towers of Doom. Game 1. Let's do it. We'll focus in on the ARAM center. As these teams come in, maybe exchange some sprays, some passing hellos, maybe some bullets. I don't know. First damage done by the Blaze, and he rockets up on the damage leaderboard. Blizzard's going down. Looks like everybody's just clearing the wave. Diablo and stun on the Blaze. Nothing doing there. Blaze coming in with a stun, getting flipped into the wall, and Blaze in trouble. Brightwing has to get her shift out right away. Now Diablo's in trouble and on the back foot. Unstoppable comes out for the Rhaegar, and everybody walks away unscathed. Rotations are going to see here. Looks like Zol's already going top, and we are going to see the Blaze be the offlane. No one really pressuring rotations down as the 4-man comes here. We're going to see Zol and Blaze double soaking all game, and this is going to be where the action is. Diablo with a good pick there. Gets him against the wall, but Sylvanas able to scurry away. Rhaegar on fire. No bomb spread here. Diablo taking control of the bush. We're going to see everybody taking their camps respectively. Looks like a gank potentially trying to come out of the Zol, but the Zol runs away. Getting that orb there for their Kel'Thas. And you see Almost Legends Ruby a little bit late to their camp here. I'm not sure why they're prioritizing the orb over getting the camp, but it's a decision that was made. Sylvanas. I'm from Wisconsin, so I say Sylvanas. Diablo collecting that soak there for Zol, so Zol doesn't have to rotate down. Everybody kind of just running around, doing whatever they want. That's fine. We have Jaina, Diablo mid. We got Pumpkins to clear, and Pumpkins we shall clear. Pumpkin's coming in, but we're going to take a look at this top lane here to see if Diablo gets a pick. Doesn't look like it. Pumpkin's going to be hitting the wall here. Getting big value out of the Pumpkies. Rhaegar can do nothing. And my apologies for missing that, but it looks like the Blaze went down here on the top lane. A good gank immediately by the Tychus and the Diablo. So first blood goes to ICC on the Blaze. Nobody here on the bottom lane for Ruby. 3 mid, 1 top. Looks like Blaze going to continue his rotation. Murden going top just to get that soak. We have another scuffle here. Sylvanas in trouble. Brightwing's shift goes off. Bombs on everybody. They're going to blow up and hit each other with it. That's not very nice for friends to do. This Diablo is very, very aggressive, getting some good stuns here. And we're going to see the first objective pop. 2 top, 1 bottom. Zol's already on his objective there. Going to see the Diablo look for an engage, but he gets CC'd there. Rhaegar's totem goes down. Blizzard out. Everybody kind of missed everything. See Zol taking that top objective right away. Blazed on his. Good stun there by Diablo. Sylvanas gets away. Bombs on everybody. Tychus getting blown up. Diablo getting blown up. Rhaegar's totem down again. Good stun from the Blaze coming in and making this a 4v5. Zol's still top. Ruby wants to take this fight. Tychus is on the back foot. Tychus is about to go down, but he escapes with 1 HP. Shift goes down and saves Sylvanas again. And everybody stays alive just barely. Ruby getting the better of that objective, getting 2-1. No additional kills. Taking a look at the damage here. Soak-wise, Zol is winning by 1.7, but Ruby's been getting a lot of help from everybody else. The Blaze would get a lot of help. That double soak. Potential pick here on the Zol. Murden comes in, gets the stun off. Bomb comes out, missed there on the Kel'Thas stun. And they're all just kind of chilling. We're going to see ICC taking the camp there on the bottom lane. Diablo looking very scary here in the middle. Sylvanas trying to cut them off. She gets bonked in the head. Diablo taking a lot of damage here. Another stun comes out, and another stun from the Brightwing, or rather the Poly. Diablo running for his life, but I don't think it's going to be enough, and he goes down. Thank you to the Blaze. Ruby looking to be picking up their first kill there on the Diablo. And now going to have some lane pressure here. Sylvanas likely with their black arrows up, and actually you can see on the pumpkins there. So they're not going to be pressuring too much of this tower. Their camp is up now. Going to see them rotating down that way. Camp being cleared effectively. Wave being cleared effectively. We're going to say hi to Zol in the middle. Muradin looks on longingly. Everybody coming down. Everybody rotating down. Diablo in full control of the bush. Doesn't want to check that one. Diablo instantly going there on the tank. Tank 1 of 2. Blizzard comes down. The shift is already coming down. Muradin has to run away with whatever he's got left. But now Diablo on the back foot. And it looks like Diablo's going to be able to walk away unscathed. However, this Jaina was left to die. And she gets blown up. Ruby's going to be able to take this second objective successfully and start getting a lot of pressure here on the bottom, potentially getting the pick on the Tychus. Good stun comes out on the Muradin, followed by the Kalthos is great. And very suddenly Ruby is in control of this game and going to be taking out maybe this tower here. Blaze and Zol in their lanes top, respectively. Few minions here, I don't think you can do much. Muradin gets a stun, they just kind of kill someone here. Diablo gets the stun off on that, but Muradin really not missing any hammers. ICC just hitting their 10s. We're going to see ults coming out. You got the stun out of the Diablo, Odin out of Tychus, Ancestral, because what else out of Rhaegar? Another engage here on the Diablo. Sylvanas gets stunned. Ring of Frost comes out and hits 2 of them, and it looks like ICC is going to be cleaning them up here. A great engage out of the Diablo, but the Blaze comes down, gets a stun on the Tychus. Odin out. All the alts right now are just down. Zol is still top, pushing really well. It's a 4v3. Blaze is in trouble and able to get away thanks to the Brightwing. Good bunker play there as well. That was a very good fight by ICC. Now they're going to be able to take this tower back. Maybe. They could sit there and take that. Yeah. Diablo taking the tower shots? No, the Rhaegar is. Oh no, the Rhaegar is. Oh, just gets out. We're going to have an objective bottom here. They're going to clean this up. The Muradin's coming in just to be irritating. Yeah, almost Legends Ruby with just some incredible CC chains to blow anybody up. Blaze and Muradin getting big value.
The altars have risen.
Ruby is in a great position to take this. Some damage being done here. The Tychus is low, and Ruby just kind of gets this objective pretty unscathed. Blaze gets a big stun. The Muradin follow up yet again. Jaina's doing all she can in with her Blizzard just to peel off the damage that's coming in. Got the Pumpkins pushing left to right here for ICC. Looks like ICC's looking to take an engage, but this is a 4v5. You do not want to run into this fight. As much stuns as polymorphs as they have. Blaze doing a great job checking bushes. I keep losing audio out of my left ear set. That's irritating. Welcome, Clipless. We see a stun coming out of the Muradin again on the Diablo. Sylvanas' stunning arrow comes out, and Diablo's silenced for just a moment, but not so much anymore. Again, it's another 4v5. Ancestral has to come out to save the Diablo, and still that might not be enough. Polymorph comes out, or rather the, I don't know what that's called, a Polyblast? Not Polyblast. Everybody's dying. Diablo goes down. Looks like the Blaze is going to go down from the Jaina. Pyroblast is the word I was looking for earlier. Pyroblast on the Diablo. Even if the Ancestral's still not enough to save the Diablo. Even with that pretty significant buff that Diablo's got, he's Ruby just making him look like he's melting like butter. So we have 2 objectives top. Zol's been doing a very good job giving ICC the XP lead. They've been ahead almost the entire game. Just very quickly before this objective starts, going over the alts for Ruby, you see the Pyroblast coming out, Blink Heal, the Wailing Arrow, Avatar, and Blaze for the bunker. Looks like ICC is going to try to push them off of their own objective here and take this. A stun comes out on the Diablo again, and that lately has been enough to get him down. They just keep front to backing them. You see the Jaina try to take the objective here. Zol comes in, gets the stun on the Muradin. Everybody's fighting under the boss, and ICC Lich Queen is in trouble now. She goes down thanks to a bomb of the Kel'Thas. And Ruby has to run away. Or rather, ICC has to run away. Ruby on the forefront. Not the Polyblast. It could be a Polyblast. Why couldn't it be called Polyblast? So Ruby's got a 4v5 here, probably looking to take their camp. Diablo in a very interesting position yet again. Tychus should not be here. I don't know where he should be, but shouldn't be there. There's a Poly in the game. Fair Winter, thank you. That's a good teammate right there backing me up, even when I'm fumbling over my own words. So everybody's alive again. Looks like ICC is gonna hit 16s first. Diablo again on control of his bush. That is his bush. He owns this bush. He is part owner. Looks like a gank trying to come out here on the Zol. And Ruby going to be successful in doing so. Diablo goes in to try to get a pick on the Brightwing, but it's not going to work. Bunker comes out and great value out of that. My goodness, the Ring of Loss hits nothing. Everybody is pressing R, and it's just complete pandemonium. The Jaina is barely staying alive. Odin comes down to get some big value there, but now he's really out of position and in trouble. The stun comes out of the Blaze, but misses. Rhaegar dropping Ancestral, and this Odin's just got to run away as best he can. Kel'Thas tries to get the combo out, but misses. Good dodge there by the Thor. And we have 2 objectives top, 1 bottom. Looks like Brightwing's going to be taking this one here, and Ruby's going to get that one. Blaze is going to be able to take that. On the opposite side for ICC, we're going to have Arctic Fox taking that one on, for them top. But at this point, Ruby is so far ahead they could darn near coast. Even being down a talent tier most of this game, they are rather a level most of the game. It just doesn't seem to matter. When you hit every stun every single time, it doesn't matter who you're hitting. You can hit the tank, you can hit the healer, you can hit the DPS. They're gonna die. Is it a W build Zol? My apologies. Yes, we see a W build Zol. Grenade out of Tychus. Stun on the Jaina misses thanks to a very clever ice block. The engage on the Diablo going after King there. And Brightwing doing Brightwing things. Great blink in, great cleanse, and the heal. Yeah, Brightwing is pretty good. Don't sleep on a Brightwing. You see another 4v5 here of the Blaze. The slow comes out. Big stun on the Blaze. And ICC is in trouble now. The Ring of Frost comes down. Diablo disengages there. But unfortunately, Rhaegar are going to get stunned and blown up thanks to the Kel'Thas. Again, a 4v5 in favor of Ruby. And they are just taking it to him right now. Lots of bombs comes out. The Murden dives in to try to secure this kill, but the root for the Jaina is a good peel enough to keep them alive. The Thor just going to poke this, but this tower is going to go down. They're going to have 2 objectives to contest for ICC. Ruby in a wonderful position here. Krogden jumps over to take this camp, a wise decision. Zol looks to be getting big value top and ends up taking that tower. So the tower count is even. But you can't count out ICC yet. If there's a map of comebacks, it is this map. As long as you have 1 point left, you have a chance. Zol comes in, but kind of out of position, walks in there, face checks everything, gets her ult down, but she is stunned, and she's going to have to swing for her life. And unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. She takes a 1v5 and is unable to come out with the W there. Pumpkins are beginning to clear bottom. Almost Legends Ruby getting both objectives, and now all they need is the boss to win the game. ICC has to make a play here to contest this boss. It's 4v5, but this is all you got. And unfortunately, they're not going to be there in time, and Ruby's going to be able to take this game 1-0. GG's come out. Really, really nice play out of the Blaze all game to come down and get those 4v5 battles. They say, you know what, we don't need soak if you don't have half your team most of the game, and it very much showed. So congratulations to Ruby to picking up a pretty easy and convincing win in game 1. Gonna look at the numbers here at the end. You see Zol coming in with top siege, top soak. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Ruby's got 5 more kills. Sylvanas getting big value out of everything. We're gonna look at the builds quick. Let's see. Anything crazy across the board? Not necessarily. Ring of Frost is a little suspect, but the Jaina got a lot of value out of it. I like the Icy Veins. I like the E. The stun as well. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. So game 1 in the books. ICC needs to win the next one to survive. We're going to switch it over here to the starting screen. Show everybody what the map bans are. Just got done playing Towers of Doom. We'll see here shortly what the next map is going to be. Good showing for ALR for sure. That was a very strong start, and they didn't even have map pick. That was ICC requesting to go to Towers of Doom first, and Ruby making them regret that in a bad way. Yeah, Blaze is the MVP for me, that game. Just really good stuns across the board. So we're waiting to see what the next map is going to be here. You can see the bans on your screen. Ba-ba-da-bum. Just thinking over the last game there, trying to think of any very decisive moments, and nothing really stands out as being the moment that really changed the game for either team. Diablo was really getting some value early. ICC came out, got some really good picks. But then after that, Ruby just basically said, you know what, enough of this Diablo. We're just going to stun them, and then stun them, and stun them, and throw fireballs all over their team, and they're just going to explode and die. And Ruby really responded in a strong way. Yeah, exactly. Almost Legends really looking solid. Welcome, Gucifer. Thanks for coming by. So we'll be, let's see here. Do they have a map pick yet? Nope, they haven't decided a map. They're taking their time. I wonder if they're messaging me in Discord. Looks like we're going to be going to Infernal Shrines. And ICC taking first pick. My favorite map. John Cena coming in hot. Everybody's exchanging pleasantries. We have everybody in the lobby just waiting for a couple bio breaks, and we'll get started here in Game 2 with Almost Legends Ruby leading 1-0 over ICC Kawaii. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Hope they're enjoying a good match. I like to show good games for the fans. Next week, I believe we got, I think 3 or 4 casts on the agenda. Really looking forward to that. I think a Div A team and a couple Div D or C teams are going to be casting. The best map, Winter says, and I 100% agree. Because nobody wants to play Braxis, nobody wants to play BOE. I am surprised to see Dragonshire banned, but Yeah, we got one more, looks like we're waiting 1 more minute before the draft starts here, another bathroom break. Giving these teams a little bit of time to unwind. So when you think about Infernal Shrines, you think John Cena. Who doesn't? A lot of camps to be taken. There are 5 total camps on the map. 2 top, 2 mid, 1 bottom. Lots of bushes to lurk in. Lots of opportunity to catch rotations. But very tight close fighting quarters. So anybody with a big AoE stun, big AoE damage is going to get a lot of value. Very interesting map, and the fact that you can kind of go for a team fight all the way and just kind of run at the team on the objective, or basically try to hold objective from the enemy team and don't let them touch the monkeys. And we have the ready to go from everybody. And here we go. Infernal Shrines. Ba, ba, da, ba. Why doesn't Blizzard just make it the John Cena song? I mean, they got enough money, right? Especially now with the Activision whatever thing. They got money. Infernal Shrine. Da, da, da. Just my 2 cents. We got the blue team banning first, ICC banning first, Jake taking out the Sylvanas, says, you know what, I'm done with it. Done with your Sylvanas, got too much damage. Done last game, and I don't want to see it again. The respect ban. Let's see if Ruby goes for the dramatic ban again. And no, with 10 seconds on the clock, we see the Stukov go down. No more mind games on the draft screen here for Almost Legends Ruby. Jake with the second ban. Let's see what he's going to be taking out here. Is it Jake from State Farm? No, it's Jake Eyes. Going to be banning the Brightwing. Good choice. That Brightwing made a lot of really solid saves last game. Global's always good to ban. No one's ever gonna harass you about banning a global. I'm sure somebody in Storm League will, but you're probably gonna be wrong. And for Ruby, the second ban going out on the Johanna. So Jake, well, not necessarily Jake getting first pick, but ICC getting first pick, and Murden. Very strange first picks. Both teams want Murden. We saw Murden come out for Ruby last game as first pick, and now Tomgun going to take it for ICC. Ruby going to ensure that they get the tank they want with the Anub. And I wouldn't be surprised to see like an Anduin come out of here. Did I call it? Or did I call it? Come on! I play this game. I know things. So we have the Anub dig into the Light Bomb combo. Very strong, very effective. Lots of walls for the Anub to sneak up on you.
I stand ready.
ICC going to be locking a Valor Rhaegar. Again, 2 very excellent picks. Good wave clear on the objective. Good wave clear in general. And also fighting into a Rhaegar totem in that small enclosed area is going to be a nightmare for Ruby. If they don't deal with that effectively. So Ruby's going to be getting out their third ban. There we go. This is the Ruby we know and love. Waiting the full time. Azmodan going down. ICC looking to ban something that's given them heartaches before. If this was me, I'd be banning Stitches. I don't care that they have a tank. Then maybe they'll take 2 tanks. I don't want to see a Stitches in the game. Take them out. Okay? But instead we're going to see the Kel'Thas ban, who's also very, very strong on the Shrine.
I'm
Jaina in her winter attire, looking like a snack, looking like Mrs. Claus. And the Dahaka, played by Conflicted, going to be your offlaner. Good global, good wave clear. Can sneak up anywhere and tongue a guy where you don't want to be tongued. Or wolf guy. Speaking of wolves, Hogger coming in for Lich Queen. Very excited to watch this. And a Mephisto. I got mad respect for Mephisto because you don't see a lot of those. And it's not a terrible pick here because they don't really have a lot to counter it right now. Not a lot of things are going to get in the backline other than the Anub, and if the Anub dives too far, he's going to get blown away. So I like that pick there from Arctic Fox. Of course, we know Hogger is all about the deviations. You know, because the deviations need to deviate for the deviations to work. And deviations. Shout out to Charlemagne. And with the last pick of Almost Legends Ruby, we're going to see a Hanzo. So, like I mildly predicted, lots of AoEs coming out from both teams, good at fighting in close quarters, good CC across the board. For whatever reason, my my Discord just popped up. Let's apologize for that. But Game 2, ICC versus Almost Legends Ruby. We have to change the scoreboard. My apology. Let's get Almost Legends with a point here. Sorry about that. Deviations, Winter. Deviate, not from the plan, but from the Hogger, and that's a big difference. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Prepare yourselves for battle, chat. From left to right, What is wrong with my mouth today? From left to right, we're gonna have ICC Kawaii, and from right to left, Almost Legends Ruby. Game 2 of this best of 3 series. ICC, their backs to the wall, needs to win this to extend the match. Any sprays coming out? Any sprays coming out? Nope. Y'all boring. Alright, let's do this. Let's watch the ARAM. I see nobody deviating. That's going to be the word of the game. Deviation. Nobody deviating from the lanes yet. Everybody all middle. Hanzo's Sonic Arrow comes out to give vision. Dahaka looking for a grab. Grabs that minion, and that minion's going to have a bad day. He's just coming to work, wanting a paycheck, and he's going to die quickly. Hogger getting a little bit of value there on the heroes, but looks like Murden's going to get the brunt of the damage from Ruby. Hogger goes top. Where else would he go? The 4-man for ICC already setting up the gank here. Unfortunately, Rhaegar with that heal kind of showed them where they were. And Almost Legends Ruby able to rotate down very successfully. Grabbing their soak. Blizzard comes out, takes out the minion wave. Or rather, part of it. ICC looking to start their first camp here. See Hanzo with that Sonic Arrow and that vision. Very useful information all around. We have the W build coming out of the Hanzo, so you're going to see him try to be hitting all the walls. W build out of the Vala. We have Ferocious Spark out of the Mephisto. Dwarf Block out of Murden. Totem, what else? Out of the Rhaegar. And on the Prowl for Hogger. For the Jaina, we have the Extended Lance. Lightwell coming out for Anduin. Beetles. Or no, I'm sorry, the Carapace out of the Anubarak. And Enhanced Agility out of the Haka. So everybody's showing mid. And we see ICC taking that bottom camp very, very intelligently there. If everybody's showing mid. Checking on this up top. ICC at 3/4 health. Conflicted full mana and almost full health. So nothing too crazy there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Going to have a big camp pushing middle here. And a big camp pushing bottom. But they're all just kind of waiting to see who rotates where. Stun comes out there on a Nubarak. Lightning Shield for the Rhaegar on the Murden. Blizzard going to go down and clear this camp pretty effectively. Jake's going to take a little bit of damage while clearing this camp, but not a lot of damage under the wall. Nothing crazy there. Looks like Hogger's coming middle to grab that soak. Gonna have maybe a 4v4 fight here, but the Vala is a little bit low. If I'm Vala here, I'm looking to step up and get those stacks, and there she does. Looks like 3-man there. Good value. The upgraded W there coming out of Vala at 4. Shrine starting. You like to see these camps being taken top here. Neither team really on top of that. And it looks like Almost Legends Ruby is going to go up and take the camp, leaving ICC to get in a good position to start the objective. If I'm ICC, I know they left. You start this objective right now. But it looks like you're going to have the Murden and the Rhaegar. Murden's collecting soak. Rhaegar going to start the camp. Hogger going to be doing some deviations here, maybe. Or not. No endless spin coming out. Looks like Legends Ruby is making an active decision to completely ignore the objective and push this top wall if the camp was lagging behind. So we're going to have a Hogger on the camp alone. We're not going to watch that right now. We're going to check the status of this wall, see if any picks go down. The stun comes out on the Murden for the Anduin. Murden jumps in, gets a stun on the Hanzo. Hanzo's got to back up, and Jaina's getting low. But a good defense here so far out of ICC. Really not getting a lot of value out of this push is Ruby. Camp just about down. A 3v4 out of the tower is a great defend. Uh-oh, but the Murden has to jump away and just barely does it for the Anduin hits him and gets that kill. So nobody going down yet. You're going to see 7s out of Ruby first. They're about a half bar XP lead ahead. Blue team has summoned a John Cena. So first jump going to be coming out here. Great stasis, great play there. And it looks like the ICC is just leaving this. They're not... Okay, we have one person pushing. We got the Vala pushing with it. Mortal getting a little bit of value down here, but nothing, nothing crazy. Same amount of value. So no harm, no foul. You got Ruby with a little bit of an XP lead. We go back to the macro things. You got ICC taking their camp here in a timely manner. Ruby's Hanzo shooting an arrow over, getting vision on basically nothing. But sometimes you gotta shoot your shot, you know what I'm saying? Jaina and Hanzo pretty good at taking camps. They're gonna be taking this middle camp there. Looks like they try to get in a pick on the Vala, unsuccessful in doing so. ICC in a good position to scout this rotation and potentially set up for this bottom camp. Dahaka going mid, Hogger's still top. Good Hanzo arrow there to see if anybody's lurking in the bush, and it looks like with a 4v5 that they're going to take this. Actually, it's a 5v3 right now with a Vala mid and Hogger top. Yeah, this camp is going to go in favor of the Ruby. Dan, thanks for being here. If you want to start a prediction, you're more than welcome to do so. They're going to try to get a pick here on the Dahaka, and it looks like it's going to be successful. First blood going in favor of ICC Kawaii, but a camp is pushing bottom here, and they're sieging this wall very, very well. Looks like they're going to be able to take at least 1.5 towers down. Ruby doing a great job, maybe getting picked off, but getting a lot of value out of that pick. And they're not far behind now in XP. Both teams going to be hitting 10, probably within 5 seconds of one another. Hogger doing Hogger things, really staying on top her soak. 10s come online. They do. Ruby does not have 10s yet, and they're kind of being a little bit passive here because of that, which makes a lot of sense. Just quickly going over also, we have Rain of Vengeance out of the Vala, Endurance of Hate out of Mephisto, Avatar out of the Murden, Ancestral. I know I'm not even going to say what Rhaegar picks anymore. It's always Ancestral. He always is going to pick Ancestral. We have a jump coming in out of the Murden, misses the hammer. Nobody really panicking and using a lot of ults. Good decision they're making out of everybody. Just still going through. Shockwave out of the Hogger. Ring of Frost out of the Jaina, Light Bomb out of Anduin. Hanzo is yet to pick an ult. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, actually. Cocoon out of the Anubarak and Isolation. Maybe they're waiting for the first team fight to pick an ult?
Claim it in my name.
Luckily, it's not one of those if you don't use it, you lose it type of scenarios. And there we see the Dragon Strike coming out. Yes! Who needs stuns when you have Dragon? Bruiser camp going to be up in 5 seconds for ICC. Got Ruby taking their camp there. But this is where the action's going to happen. This could be a very decisive fight for either team. You see the Dahaka collect and soak bottom. This is a Frozen Punisher. Good deviation there out of the Hogger to get that infinite spin. Getting big value, ticking out all the monkeys. And that's going to be an irritating as hell thing to work around. So a camp pushing top there for Ruby. The drag comes in out of the Vala rather. Gets that. Durance is out and hits 3 people. Ring of Frost also getting value, but the Dragon too good and hits damn near everybody on ICC. And ICC has to run away. Hanzo misses his arrow. Misses twice. Oh no, the Murden should have been so very dead. But speaking of dead, look at this Vala. The stun, the stun, the stun. And finally the Vala goes down. But the Murden comes in, tries to get the pick on the Hanzo. Almost does so. The Hanzo, staying alive just barely. And now it looks like Ruby's in a really good position here to take this objective, this Frozen Punisher. And meanwhile, their good macro play successfully netted them this tower. Or that fort, rather. So 32 monkeys go down, only 6 more to go, 5 more. Pretty soon here, we're going to have a Frozen Punisher, and he's going to be pissed. He's going to be pushing this middle lane hard. Ults also favoring Ruby right now. All their ults almost going to be online, and rather, except for the Cocoon. And nearly all the ults down for ICC, so they have to be careful here. Jump comes out on the Muradin. Nothing too scary, though. Punisher doing what he can to take out that tower. Looks like Ruby's looking for an engage here. They have 13, so won't be surprised to see a Light Bomb combo come out. Hanzo getting so much value out of that poke with his W. And Ruby kind of playing a little bit passive here. Kind of surprising to see. You never really want to dive a tower. Maybe they think they're just in a good position to just keep doing what they're doing and not have to, you know, blow open the lead. Good job checking Bush. Hanzo gets his scatter arrow out. Blasts some people with his arrow. Just doing Hanzo things. Hashtag just Hanzo things. Jaina going to be taking this bottom camp while the rest of the team protects him. They have a 4v4 here on bottom. Camp successfully taken on Ruby. A little bit of a lull in the action. You see a camp pushing mid here for ICC. Tanks both doing a very good job collectively, checking bushes, make sure no one's caught off guard. Hanzo always helps with that too. And it looks like if they see everybody bottom, they're finally going to step in here and take this fort. Great decision here out of Ruby. I don't know if you really want your Anduin being the person here to make it sure that nobody comes up, but that's alright. It all worked out. See the Haka coming out to say hi to the Hogger. They exchange hellos. And now maybe looking for a pick. I wonder if I missed if they showed mid, but they're all missing, and ICC very intelligently decides to go for this. But they need to get out now. Now that they see the tank, it is time to run, baby, run. And the Cocoon comes out on the Rhaegar. Light Bomb goes out. Great Light Bomb there with the Anduin dive. Ring of Frost is down. Hanzo arrow getting massive value, and ICC's going down left and right. Mephisto goes down, Vala is down, and now it's just a Rhaegar and his best friend Muradin running for their lives. The totem comes out to try to slow him down, but they have so much chaseability. Great stun there by Muradin to get the peel, and it still might not be enough. A Nuvarak, great at chasing people down. The stun comes out on the Muradin, a lockdown by the Anduin, and the Avatar has to be popped. Ancestral has to be popped to save the Muradin. All the buttons having been smashed just to save what was left of their team there. Almost Legends Ruby playing really well. 16s are online for them. They have complete map control. Jaina and Anub doing great here, pushing this tower down. And that's really the power of the Anub, in my opinion, is to be able to push any tower at any point. Spawn a couple beetles and just go. No minion wave? Who cares? Just go. Start getting value. Taking a quick peek up top here. Nothing crazy happening. We're going to get back to the action here on the bottom. Ruby taking their side camp. Also like to see them take this top camp as well. But maybe they think of 16s, we just want to take this fight. And if I'm ICC, I'm hugging this tower till 16. Camp's pushing mid, but that's okay. They got 5 man on the objective right now. Hogger's still top. They're trying to get them 16s, and finally they do. But Ruby's is already 13 monkeys in. ICC trying to clear that bottom lane. Hogger coming down now, but it is too far, too late. The cocoon comes out on the Muradin just to kind of be irritating. They really don't even try to kill him here. They just know if they get this objective, they're going to be in a really good position to take a fight. And ICC starts to dive in. The Haka's getting stun chained, but it doesn't seem to matter. Good's heals come out. The Hanzo arrow is out. Light Bomb comes down. Doesn't really hit anything, but this Vala is getting wrecked in the back line. And the Jaina and the Vala kind of exchange blows here. Good kills on behalf of Almost Legends Ruby. And a great tongue there by the Dahaka to get the Rhaegar. Ancestral has to come out. And ICC doing everything they can just to stay alive here. This is a very healthy Punisher yet. That was a good fight out of Ruby, winning 2 kills to 1. We're going to see the jump come out of here, probably on the Muradin. You do not want this on your healer, quite obviously. There comes the stun. Avatar has to get popped, even though it was a good follow-up by the Anub. Punisher is here, and he is angry, but everything is online for Almost Legends Ruby. Or rather, alive. Not a lot going on. Looks like ICC is just going to try to finish this objective and try to save the last little bit of their tower. Interesting that Jaina was not there for that fight. Oh, Jaina just respawned. That's my bad. Jaina just respawned. Hanzo's arrow getting massive value here. They're going to be able to see this. The tongue comes out of the Dahaka. And Muradin darn near almost goes down with a constant CC chain that Almost Legends has. Their comms must be absolutely insane. They know who's going to stun next, and next, and next, and then they just keep pushing forward. The entire map, you know, Almost Legends Ruby, it makes sense that they're red tonight, because the entire map, I mean, they got camps just marching in here. ICC has got to start clearing these things out quick. And if I'm Ruby, I'm looking for this pick. I want this fight right here. You see 3 of them here. You got 2 guys mid. Their tank and their healer are not here. If that light bomb combo is up, they're in trouble. Unfortunately, they realized they were in trouble. Get back behind the wall. So it's a race of 20, and Legends Ruby is going to win that pretty handily. If you're ICC, you need to be looking for a fight here. But you got to be careful of this camp. Looks like the ICC going to be taking this fight, and they know they're there. Blizzard comes down, helps kind of do the camp there for ICC. Jaina, whew.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Yep, core is going to be under attack, so ICC going to see back up. Ruby's still on that level 20 hunt. But Almost Legends Ruby in complete control here. ICC almost took this tower down, which seems like a fortnight ago. Jaina with great wave clear. And now the 20s are online for Almost Legends Ruby, and they are postured to run at the Kawaii team. Let's see if they can get a pick here, and they do get a pick on the Rhaegar. Ancestral's going to have to come out immediately. The stun chains on the Rhaegar over and over. Hanzo with the Dragon Arrow. Even the Ring of Frost out of Jaina coming out to ensure that kill. And very suddenly, ICC is left without a healer. Right before the objectives. Yeah, retreat to Helm's Deep. Exactly. Exactly. So you're going to see Almost Legends Ruby be able to take a level 20 Punisher, probably to core. Without the Rhaegar, there's no way that ICC can contest this. So you're going to see them kind of clearing lanes. Not going to be much of a fight here on this objective, but we can watch them hit monkeys all day. I'm fine with that. I'll sip water and watch them hit monkeys. We have Hanzo coming in with his big auto attacks, W going down. Looking for any wall to hit that W off of. Of course, you get extra damage on minions because of the W build that he went. The Haka pops his W, and he's hitting monkeys left and right. Jaina with the big E value there, hitting 3 monkeys at once. This is just insane monkey hitting out of Almost Legends Ruby. Nubarak doing the best he can to kind of stab the monkeys in the side. And you see a noob just lightning bolt. Or rather, the Anduin throwing lightning bolts. He's the mage. Alright, anyway, back to this. So a Mortar Punisher. Not necessarily the strongest, in my opinion. You'd like to have a Frozen here. But you know what? He still kind of slaps at 20. And now ICC has 20, and they need to hold here. The Hogger gets stunned by the Punisher. Arctic Fox going in, doing a little bit of damage. Hanzo Arrow goes ult. And Arctic Fox, unfortunately, misses the stun on his ult. So Durance of Hate is down. Oh no, the stun there on the oh my gosh, the Mephisto. And now he gets cocooned. And that is a very dead Mephisto. Ancestral comes out, Light Bomb out, Ring of Frost, everybody pressing R all at once on top of each other, and it's complete pandemonium. Big value there out of ICCQ, out of the Ice Queen, the Lich Queen herself, and Dahaka gets a great pull there on the noob. I'm sorry, that is not what I meant to call there. Just a better team fight coming there on Almost Legends Ruby, and the Punisher is still alive, wrecking havoc. The stun chains coming out of Ruby back to back. The Light Bomb getting value, the Ring of Frost getting value. The Lich Queen getting almost all of them down there with her Hog Wild at the end, but unfortunately at the end of the day it wasn't enough. And Almost Legends Ruby is going to take this match 2-0. We're actually going to stay here for a moment. Yeah, we'll do this. Change the score here. So congratulations to Almost Legends Ruby. Good fight by ICC Kawaii. But the stun chains over and over and over and over and over. I mean, that was... How long was that match? Nearly an hour. Somebody was constantly stunned for that entire hour of gameplay. Ruby just doing an excellent job not letting them move. Hanzo's Dragon Strike getting massive value there. That's a really strong ultimate to have on that map. He could have went stun, but they thought, you know what? We have 18 of them. We probably don't need the 19th. Is it a domination? Unfortunately, yes. We're not going to see a game 3 as ICC Kawaii loses 2-0 to Almost Legends Ruby. So, GG's across the board. I'm going to try to get Kings in here for an interview. All right, let's see here. Can I pull people into this? Probably not. We're going to get Chicken Meow to do a little bit of an interview here with us. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How's it going, Mr. Chicken Meow?
Pretty good.
How you guys feeling? How's the team feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, I think we're undefeated so far. That's 3 dominations so far on the schedule. Feels pretty good.
I would imagine that does feel pretty good. You guys seem to have the coordination of a team that should be about 7 leagues up. I made the comment several times of their comms must be insane, because every single time someone got stunned, it was another stun, and then another stun, and then another stun, until they were just kind of dead. So, I mean, just great coordination on your guys' team across the board. Let's start with the game 1. Towers of Doom, ICC wanted first map pick, and they take you to Towers of Doom, and you made it look like that's what you wanted all along. So what was kind of the strategy there with that off-lane Blaze play?
We just wanted to take Muradin from them because we know they like to play Muradin.
Thank you for the follow, King. Is the best
let us
HOTS player.
have pretty much the whole team comp that we wanted to have.
Okay. So their bans initially, shoot, I forget what they even banned. Was it a Stukov? You guys banned Stukov, right? And
Yeah.
you banned Stukov and Joe, I think. And I figured there was some team knowledge there to see Muradin picked first in both games, and not a Brightwing or a Rhaegar. So that was kind of interesting. I really liked and enjoyed the way you guys played Towers of Doom, because you see a lot of teams kind of just do a 1-4, and you have your offlaner kind of just soaking. But Blaze was coming down and gank almost constantly, and nearly every time it resulted in a kill. Was that kind of the strategy going into that map, or is that something that just kind of progressed as you saw people out of position?
Yeah, well, the Blaze is he's a safety pick. We take him for the bunker so that if we're not feeling too confident about how the team fight's going to go, we always know that we can turn the tide with a bunker.
Yeah, and saw a lot of value there.
They had a better offlaner than Blaze, so we had to play a little bit more dynamically than usual.
Yeah, and it showed, and it looks like you guys were very comfortable doing that. How long has your team been together? How many seasons have you all been playing together?
We just started last season.
Just started last season, okay. So this is your second full season together?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you can see the chemistry. You guys must practice a lot. And then going into game 2, Infernal Shrines, that Hanzo was disgusting. That did not look like fun for the other team. And again, just with the stun chains, was there any particular strategy that you guys saw and tried to work together with, or was that just, yeah, this is how we play this map?
Yeah, we just try to siege really hard on that map. We try to make sure that we keep the pressure up in all the lanes all the time. With the number of camps that are on that map, you can just hammer them hard all game long.
Yeah, I like to call it a macro map. I know there's a lot of team fight aspects of it once the objective comes up, but if your macro's on point, you can really control everything. And I really like the Anubarak on that map as well. And you guys were able to chase down somebody, even then they seemed like, oh, okay, they leapt away. Nope, here comes Anubarak flying out of left field, getting another stun. Just really, really good team comps, I think, out of you guys. And I think that's about all I got. There's really not a whole lot to say. You guys were very dominant tonight. Congratulations on another domination. Do you have anything else you want to mention or say, or any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
No, not really.
Okay.
Having a lot of fun. Really, thanks to everybody at NGS for putting these seasons together. Thank you for casting.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Bell for putting us under his Almost Legends organization. Letting us fly that banner. Feels good.
You guys are flying it high and doing really well. So I'm sure everybody's been pretty damn proud of this team. So thank you very much for your time. I'm sure we'll be casting and talking to you soon here in the future. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Take care. And there you have it, folks. Just following up with everybody. Kings, absolutely GG. Rhaegors, I was the healer. GG as well. Thank you for the follow. Shiggly Wiggly, GG's as well. And Rhaegors also for the follow. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all enjoyed this matchup tonight between ICC Kawaii and Almost Legends Rumi. Congratulations again to ALR on their 2-0 domination. Their 3rd domination in a row, so they are definitely the team to watch out for in Div C East. That is all for me tonight. My name is Eternally Blue. I appreciate all y'all being here. I hope I did y'all justice. Until next time, we'll see you soon.